These are the rigs we use to catch our catfish. This is starting out with a 8-aught Gamakatsu circle hook. These are 5-aughts. This one's a little bit smaller for little smaller bait. Here's a double rig. We like to use 5-aught in the double rig because you're having 2 hooks. Then as we move on up, here's a split shot. You can use that to stop your sinker from going all the way down. We like to leave about a foot of line in between our furthest down hook and our sinker. You can use a barrel swivel to stop, which you would use if you're tying on a leader. And then here's another snap swivel. Here's a sinker slide that you can just buy at your local store or online. Here's just runs right to the barrel swivel. And then this is a snap swivel that you can use, which will just do the same thing as that. Alright, so up next we're going to talk about what we carry in our tackle box. First, I've just got some little hooks, just random hooks that you can use for bluegill to catch your bait. Then some bobbers, just any ordinary bobber to catch your bait. Next, I like to make sure that I carry a knife. Just this one has some pliers, little scissors. This one has a serrated edge in case you gotta cut through bones and you don't have a different knife that can do that a little bit better. Here's just some other stuff, other little hooks you can use for, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that you can use for your catching your bait or whatever if you have to catch your bait. Here's some sinkers. These are 1 ounces. Here's 2 ounce. Then carry whatever you use to stop your sinker from going to your hook, which we use either a split shot. I don't know how well you can see that. You guys can't see that at all. But a split shot, or we use a barrel swivel like we have here. Just something like you tie to your leader. And then our sinkers, or the sinker slides. And then hooks. 8-aught, we carry a pack or 2 of 8-aught hooks. 7-aught, just in case you're fishing where there's a lot or a little smaller catfish, but they're still decent size. And then 5-aught for small catfish or really small bait or double rigs, we use them for. And that's it for that. Next is the rods that we use. This one, ooh, that's not gonna work. Let's try and slide it like this. Smashing the rod tip. It's you can't read that. It's a 8-foot, it's an 8-foot rod. This fast action, heavy. Here, I'll try and get this a closer view. I like these Shimano rods like this, about $60, and they're good rods. And then we usually rig up a heavy with a double rig for throwing bigger bait. But this one we just rigged up with a single hook for now. Than that, we'd usually throw like a 4-ounce weight or a little heavier weight on that one too. And this is the reel that I have paired up on this one, Abu Garcia Ambassador C4 6600. So that it has the clicker. Loosen this drag up quick. You gotta have a clicker or a bell or some sort to let you know when that line is going out. And that's what this one is. Up next, spinning reel. This one is a medium heavy rod, 7-foot. Just with a bigger reel, obviously for catfish. And then this one, we usually rig up a single hook with a little smaller weight on spinning reels. And then all of these have 70-pound Super Braid by Brave Fisherman. Cheap line and it's quality line, unlike some of the other brands. And then this, yep, and then we just got the sinker slide on here. And spinning reels are nice because sometimes you can cast further and you can get into other spots you can't normally with a bait caster. Up next is our rod that we usually use for a little heavier bait that's still a single rig. You can throw a double rig on this. It's a medium heavy, same rod as that other bait caster. I like these rods. My friend uses ugly sticks mostly. This is just a Daiwa reel. And then this one's got a clicker too, but the clicker does not work the greatest. Medium heavy, 7 foot. If you have a musky rod at home, you can use that for catfishing, bass rod. You can use any rod for catfishing. It's just the bigger ones are usually a little bit better for throwing bigger weight, bigger bait and all that. That's pretty much it for the rod section and the reels. We use a lot more bait casting than spinning, but spinning worked great for some spots and bait casting better other, but you can use one the entire time. And that is what we use for catfishing during the season. Good luck to you.